Are you a fan of weird and mysterious things captured out in nature? If so, this is the video for you because there's nothing creepier than these next unexplainable trail cam clips. Trail cameras are hidden cameras that capture some amazing things in the remote and hidden parts of our forests. But sometimes these cameras capture footage that no one could have seen coming. From downright weird, unidentified creatures to strange sounds from deep in the forest and a real-life killer. Today your fear will be maximized as we dive into 15 of the weirdest things ever caught on trail cameras. Hunters hear all kinds of weird sounds in the woods all the time. The random screams of bobcats, mountain lions, and foxes can curdle blood even when you know the source. But when you hear wild wails like the ones captured on video by a hunter deep in the Ontario woods in 2019 and you can't pinpoint the source, it can be enough to make you want to pack your stuff and head away from the hills. Here is what the hunter caught on camera. As you can hear, some sort of unidentified, bone-chilling screams were coming from deep in the woods. The man who captured this video said, "I went grouse hunting in Ontario, Canada when we heard these screams. It lasted for around 5 minutes, but I only got 3 minutes and 5 seconds of it on video, and I have 2 minutes and 15 seconds of it here. It happened on October 3rd, 2019 at 6:50 p.m. A commenter also pointed out that the screams sounded like they were getting closer at a very fast pace. So what kind of animal could possibly make strange sounds like this? Many commenters were quick to point out that they thought it was Bigfoot or some sort of unidentified creature lurking in the woods. Still, no scientists or anyone at all have been able to pinpoint what caused that noise. Let me know what you guys think it was in the comments. Trail cams have captured some truly bizarre things throughout the years. These cameras are used to capture wildlife and nature, but the trail cam in this story captured something that no trail camera had ever captured before. Something far more disturbing. Did you ever think that a trail camera would help solve a murder case? Well, that's exactly what happened on February 29th, 2020 in Bossier City, Louisiana. Earlier that week, a man named Garrett Wilson was reported missing from his hometown in Bossier City. The police and detectives did a thorough investigation and ended up discovering his remains on a woodland property in northern Bossier Parish that was used for hunting. Since the area was a popular hunting spot, there were trail cameras posted almost everywhere. So detectives ended up taking a look at all of the trail cam footage, and what they found was absolutely chilling. A 45-year-old man named John Hardy was captured on one of the hunting trail cameras on the property where Wilson's remains were found. The camera captured still photographs of him standing next to a burn pile, and the clothes that Garrett Wilson was last seen wearing were piled up next to him. The police located John Hardy and took him into custody. He was ultimately charged with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice in connection with Wilson's death. He is currently held on a $1.3 million bond, and his trial is still ongoing. The photo of the killer that was caught on the trail cam was never released to the public, probably because it was far too graphic for anyone to see. This video was uploaded to YouTube on November 5th, 2022 by a channel named Homesteading Off the Grid. At first the video seems like any other normal trail cam video. Then you can hear some rustling noises coming from under the camera. The rustling comes to a stop, and about a minute later, a horrifying figure is spotted moving around in the bushes. The figure slowly creeps closer. You can now see what looks like a man in a dark robe with a strange mask on. He appears to be walking on his knees. The man continues creeping closer and closer and then eventually disappears into the darkness. It is truly unknown what this trail cam owner captured. Was this someone just playing a prank, or is some psycho lurking in the woods? The odds of catching something like this on camera are extremely low. This video was captured on Halloween night of 2019 in northern Wisconsin, right in front of a multi trail camera. Seen in the footage are two white-tailed bucks going at it. They begin to ram into each other and they clash their antlers. The two deers joust for some time until eventually one of the deers bumps into the trail camera, knocking it loose. The two deer survive the fight, and so does the trail camera. It's unknown why exactly the deer were fighting, but it's believed that they were fighting over a female deer. Sounds a lot like humans nowadays. But anyways, when it is mating season for deers, they tend to get a lot more feisty and begin fighting with one another. This is because of a massive boost in testosterone. This was definitely some very rare and also very crazy footage. There's not much known about this photo, but what is known and what is also pretty obvious is that it is downright terrifying. This trail cam photo depicts a large buck staring directly into the camera. The face of the deer appears overexposed and you cannot see it, but what you can see is multiple other deer in the background with their eyes glowing excessively. And if you look up and behind the deer, there appears to be a pair of red glowing eyes seemingly floating in the air. There is no silhouette or figure, they are just huge red eyes staring directly at you. This seems to be a reoccurring thing on trail cameras recently, glowing eyes showing up in the background of photos. Are these some kind of mutant deer, or is there a massive beast with red glowing eyes lurking behind them? It's hard to tell what exactly is going on in this photo, but it is pretty obvious that something very strange is going on in these woods. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The footage that I'm about to show was captured by an outdoor enthusiast as they enjoyed a hike through the Appalachian Mountains. However, after what they saw during this hike might make them never want to hike again. This unsettling video shows an unidentified creature watching the hiker from behind a log. Whatever this is does definitely not want to be seen as it attempts to hide behind the fallen tree. The animal's eyes appear to be black, a characteristic that is frequently associated with cryptids and other strange beings. The animal almost looks like a seal, but obviously they do not live in forests. The person who took this video and everyone else cannot figure out what this creature is. Whatever it is, it's apparent there are some very strange things lurking in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains. A man named Erwin Saunders would upload a very strange and unexplainable video to YouTube. In the video, the man claims that he is able to communicate with some sort of mysterious forest creatures. He talks for quite some time and attempts to summon one of these strange beings. This goes on for a while, and just when it seems like nothing creepy is going to happen, this happens.
Oh, right, I've been spotted. Looks like I'm stealing. Put it back again where it was. I don't know if he's still there. Oh, he's sort of mulling around.
In the footage, you can see a strange and very small, unearthly creature peering over the cliff's edge right behind him, looking down at him. This footage is definitely really weird, and I've never seen anything like it before. Does this man really have the power to summon strange mythical beings in the forests? Or is this all just a hoax? This group of photos was captured on a hunting plot deep in the woods. The exact location of where these photos were taken is unknown. But as you can see in the first picture, the photo displays a deer and a raccoon minding their own business, but seen directly above them is some sort of strange light. The second photo taken minutes later shows the exact same thing, but the deer has disappeared, and the light has intensified. The trail cam owners said that there was absolutely no way for this light to be there, as this is deep in the woods. This light could not have been attached to anything, it was just appearing in the air. When this picture was released to the public, people had many questions that they needed answers to. One theory that people had was that this was an alien abduction caught on camera. The light almost looks as if it is a spotlight shining down. Could this be from a UFO attempting to abduct the animals? People came up with this theory because the deer just disappeared in the next photo. Could the deer have been abducted by aliens? That is just a theory, and no one truly knows what caused this strange phenomenon miles back in the woods. If you guys have any other theories, go ahead and let us know in the comments down below. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 300 likes for another one of these trail cam videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.